Hello, friends. This is Jijo, and you're watching Fragrances of Joy. Welcome to the channel. Today, I have a very popular perfume house. I just want to bring to you. It is the perfume house of John Patou. That's a French house. He was a designer. I think it lived in 90. It's like 1887 to 1936. He was a French designer and a creator. This His perfumes are very popular among the fragrance community, and they are still in production, but some of their classics from 80s and 90s are very popular and famous among the fragrance group. I have four in my collection. I just want to share with you. I think he first introduced a fragrance in 1925 to 1930, that period of time, with the most famous. I don't know whether this is the first fragrance, but the most popular and famous one is the Joy, for the especially for the females. So it's a great creation, and I have a Joy bottle here. This is John Patou, and this is the EDT. Yes, this is the EDT. I think they have performed too, and an amazing fragrance, especially targeted to the females. And this one, the first one, is Joy. It's an older bottle. It's like maybe, I don't know when it came out, this foam, but it's really old. It's not the most recent ones. So let me. You can smell. There's a very floral perfume. So let's spray it out. First of all, this fragrance is kind of little dated. It's a floral fragrance for the woman, and the perfumer behind, mentioned in perfume sites, are Henry Almaraz. It's a white floral, woody, and very sweet fragrance for targeted for females, and it has the top notes of Bulgarian rose and ylang ylang and tuberose. So very realistic, and the whole composition you get a lot of rose. So especially in the rose note here is very realistic and authentic. It smells like you in a garden and freshly pick a rose. Especially this is a Bulgarian rose. So, but this one is kind of little dated with the. All I can say, the base notes are more prominent in this composition, maybe because of the date. I can smell the sandalwood, and the freshness of the top notes are literally lost. Ylang ylang is kind of, it is a very famous flower that is like also known as the queen of fragrances or perfumes or flowers. It's kind of yellowy color flowers, and you get that slightly yellowish green picture when you smell these lot of white flowers. You can like fresh jasmine and may rose. You get that jasmine rose. The jasmine is mentioned in the middle note, but I can smell it, and it has a base of musk and sandalwood. Very pleasant, very classic, timeless floral perfume. So it is. I can see a woman wearing it, especially a middle-aged person. Very beautiful perfume. So because of the condition of the perfume, I think I can smell two notes is prominent here. The rose combined with the sandalwood. The sandalwood is the one I am getting most. If you spray it on your dress, it can last for a little longer. I get maybe maximum 2 hours to 3 hours. It's because of it was actually preserved, well preserved, but you see the color. It's kind of little oxidized. I don't know what's the color now. It comes in, but it is. I can see a classic woman wearing this one. Very pleasant, and it's not offending at all. So it's a beautiful perfume by John Patou, the Joy. So it is very. The name is my fragrance channel name, Joy. So it is so close to my heart. So the second one I want to bring to you is Eau de Patou or Eau de Patou. It is kind of, it's also targeted for women. It came out in 1976, and from this perfume and the next two ones I have, the main perfumer is John Carleo, or it's called Carleo, John Carleo. So he's one of the master perfumes in that group, John Patou, and he brought out all these timeless classics. This one is also a citrusy floral perfume. Let me send one, smell one. Yeah, the fresh green. This is not, this kind of little more, I would say, recent one. This came out in 1976, targeted for female female consumers, and it's mainly citrus, white floral, a little bit musky, and you get a little bit animalic, powdery, and some earthy feeling associated with fragrance. So the initial spray itself, you get a lot of citrus, sharp citrus, and it's kind of little floral. And one more thing is that this one has some fruit notes in it, compared to the Joy. Joy is totally floral with sandalwood base, but this one has more citrus top, so it's get the freshness. So the top notes include Sicilian citruses and orange, so that is still there. You get that tangy, sparkling citrus vibe in it. And the middle notes includes honeysuckle, Tunisian orange, orange blossom. It says nasturtium. It is kind of a bitter, peppery smell, and it has some pepper and ylang ylang. So these are the middle notes, and the base notes includes oak moss, civet, amber, and musk. So it's a combination of the classic citrus with some fruity notes combined with some animalic notes. So you get that the base of little masculine nature, the characters, and very peppery. Very beautiful fragrance. So this one is, I like this one more than Joy because of the freshness, the initial sharpness, and the floral combination, the powdery, little of chalkiness. And also you can, sometimes when you spray this, you get that kind of a cleaner smell, the cleaning product smell a little bit, but it is in a good way. It's amazing that it hasn't lost its, that top notes is still intact. The animalic notes are not out yet. But if you wear it for like 30 minutes, you get that animalic notes at the base. So that little bit of civet and oak moss and musk added a clean scent, and it's a beautiful perfume. And I can see also the same thing is a classic women, and she is wearing this as just coming out of shower. So this is kind of like a fresh counterpart of Joy. Joy is more floral. This one is little more fruity, citrus, with a little bit of animalic touch in the base. And the third one from John Patou I have is Ma Librate, EDT. It's a beautiful scent too. This one came out in 1987, and the same perfumer, John Callio. This one, little more warm and spicy, aromatic, floral, and amber fruity combination of this one. Sorry for that. An ambery floral fragrance, and this is also targeted for females. So let's spray a little bit of this. Beautiful sprayer. The notes mentioned includes the top notes of lemon and heliotrope. Heliotrope is kind of vanillic and almondy, a little bit of floral, sweet. I don't get the lemon yet, but I get the heliotrope. And the middle notes includes lavender, cloves, jasmine, and rose. And it has a base note of nutmeg, sandalwood, patchouli, cinnamon, vanilla, and cedar. Very invigorating and classic, gentle. This is also targeted for female, but I can see that a male can easily pull it off. It's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit of inkish nature to it. Some kind of oils, and it reminds me, someone can put this to embalm a body or something like that. The spray that you use to put it on a person who is dead, and spray over it. So when people come to visit, you get that. I don't know, maybe somebody has used it in the past, but it's a 1987 creation. It's an amazing fragrance, I would say. Out of those three, this one will be more telling you a story. It has cloves and lavender and rose and jasmine, but I get a little bit of spiciness here. The nutmeg and the cloves gives that spicy nature. Definitely sandalwood. I can sense the sandalwood in this one, and the Joy. The sandalwood they used is really, I would say, it's kind of little Indian sandalwood. The sandalwood is prominent in both of these. This one, especially the Librate, is as that sandalwood base. Beautiful, and the combination with the patchouli gives you that elegant, classic, timeless feel. A lot of sweetness too. An amazing fragrance from John Patou. This is Librate. The last one, I have some notes here. Last one I see here is the one of the classic one that is hailed among the fragrance enthusiasts all over the world. That is Patou pour homme. So I have a small 10 ml EDT John Patou pour homme. So it is very hard to find the big bottles, that is 100 mls, and it is crazy price. But this one I got it from eBay. Someone was willing to sell it. Not that crazy price, but I would say each ml could cost you more than $100. I mean $10. So just imagine, 100 ml could cost you maybe like $800,000. People will ask for it, but this one is very much praised, and people compare this as a masterpiece and the most, the top perfume, the most famous perfume of all time. But according to me, it is a good perfume. It's a classic perfume, but I won't dare to say this is the best perfume ever. To some people, it might be, but it's an aromatic feature, woody, fresh, spicy, animalic, leathery. Because it's a lot of this one is targeted for men. The other two are targeted for females. So, same perfumer, John Calio, amber figure. It has a lot of classic notes in the top, with various spices like clary, sage, lavender, basil, black pepper, pimentos, the pimento seeds and tarragon. So this combination will give you that aromatic feel to it, and followed by the mid notes of patchouli, vetiver, geranium, the fir and cedar. So it's a lot of classic, male notes, I would say, that is more targeted. And this base includes leather, civet, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, and labdanum. So you get that combination of, leathery, sharp base. And let's send this one. It's kind of like what a sprayer. So let me see here. I'm gonna dip it and see. Honestly saying, this is not that fresh. I would say it has lost some of its top notes, kind of turned. Definitely there is aromatic notes, a lot of fresh spices, the combination of curry type, clary, sage, lavender, basil, black pepper, pimento seeds, tarragon. You get that something like a very herbal and vegetal feeling to it. Middle notes like patchouli, vetiver, geranium gives you that aromatic figure type of feel, and the leather base and civet and vanilla and the sandalwood and musk, labdanum. These all combination will give you more depth to the fragrance. It's a very good perfume. Maybe the I haven't smelled anything similar to it. Maybe that Tom Ford Pojador. Which one is that? The one with the clary sage and fresh spices. Yeah, that is smells similar to that. I can see that I'm standing in a vegetable garden with a lot of spices, and you just pickle it. You just pull the leaves from with your fingers and um, grind it, or you press it and you smell it. That's what I get. A little kind of medicinal. Or you're standing in a supermarket with lot of vegetables and a lot of spices. Amazing fragrance, I would say. It's a very good fragrance. Out of all four of them, I would rate these two really good. This is female oriented, this is male oriented. I have another John Patou, but this one is an aftershave. It's a demonstration vaporizer, Patou pour homme. This one. Oh, this one is, it says here aftershave, and it has some notes listed there. Here you read, Vetiver Bourbon, Cedre de Virginie, Sandal de Mysore, Porre de Malabar, sage, scare, and piment. These are the notes mentioned in these as spices, epices, epices et boices. So there are two notes mentioned here: sandal di Mysore and Poivre di Malabar. These two are from Indian notes. So this one, let's smell these. I'm gonna spray it here. So this is kind of aftershave, it's not that concentrated. It's all about the herbs. All I get is sandalwood, some clary sage, and basil. There's say spices in there. That's all you get. A dry feel. There is one, the one from, I'm not getting it, the name of it, but I have it. The Troy Tress by. Okay, sorry for that. I'm not getting which house was it, but that is an amazing fragrance. It reminds me of. It's by. Which brand is from Tom Doe? That brand. No, I'm so gonna search it out, guys. Please forgive me. Let me see. Lord, I hope you. Okay, it's by. Sorry for that. Wasting time on it. Diptyque. Sorry for that. Diptyque. Yes, Diptyque perfume. The Diptyque. Tom Doy, I think. That's what it is. Let me find out. Man, the sage is amazing in here. It's a dry sage. I'm trying to find the name so if you can find that one, and some people will say, yeah, Lutroy, yes. That's aromatic amber, fresh, spicy fragrance. This one is in 1975. This one came in 1980, man. You know why I'm getting that? Because that has the top notes of rosemary and myrtle, middle notes myrrh, spices and caraway, base notes incense, pine tree, and myrrh. Okay, that's more kind of more figure type, aromatic type. But this one is not that much, but you get that initial spray. Man, it's changing. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful fragrance. That to pour on. So this one you can just just pour on. So this one, there is a story behind it. I ordered it, I think through eBay, and someone sent me, and it was during January or something like that. It came like this, and the mailman put it outside and become frozen. The old fragrance become frozen, and then it liquefied. I don't know, something might have happened to the composition. I'm not sure, but since it was cold, I hope nothing damaged the notes. But amazing fragrance, guys. I hope you all are doing well. So if you can get your hands on John Patou perfumes, and you can try the newer ones, I'm not sure how well it is, but if you can try this one, people say the timeless classic one, or if you can get a hands on this Librate, is beautiful. Men can easily pull off, and this one is a recommend for ladies, especially people with 40 plus or 50 plus, and a classic one, amazing floral fragrance. I would say a little dated, but this one is an amazing fresh spicy herbal fragrance with some animalic basis, and so is also beautiful. A man can easily pull it off. So hope all of you are doing great, and I wish you all the best and see you soon in another review. God bless.